Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glaciercano here today for another episode of Retro Time. And I am playing Kirby Crystal Shards. It's a pretty obvious decision for me, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. I just love Kirby. And to start off, I am going to show some of what I loved the most about this game. Is that there was mini games, and specifically this one. This is one of my favorite ones ever. There'll be some DD, because I'll even go on intense. I'm probably gonna lose, but the point here is to knock everybody off of this platform, but you have to survive somehow. And I'm going to lose, I think. I'm basically running at this point because I don't like my I'm really bad at it and insane. There's like barely any opportunities that you have to actually take anybody out. But yeah, I spent countless hours when I was younger just playing this over and over and over again at a friend's house and stuff. It's so much fun. Especially if you actually have like 4 players on this thing, it just gets so intense. See, that was the original, like, big team battle type of thing, like, in the olden days. 4 controllers, that's the way to go. I'm actually doing fairly decent at this, surprisingly enough. No! Kirby, leave me alone. I know I'm your enemy most of the time, but this game is not supposed to be. But yeah, that if you can survive long enough, well, I died, but when it gets to this point in the game, it's crazy when they just like keep getting rid of the outer rim with all the falling downness. But yeah, that's one of my favorite features of this game, definitely. But I'll quit that. I'll start a new level, well, a new game, just to show about this. And do you know how to use it? Yes, I do. I'm just gonna skip and go right to the gameplay here to show all you guys how it was back in the day, because that's most of the point of this whole series. But also, one of the really nice things about why I love this Kirby game more than most is just because combining things like this. This is probably going to be... Yeah, that's a really horrible combo, though. It's not ideal, but still pretty fun. I don't know if this is a level or not, but my personal favorite combination ever in this is this boomerang plus, like, I think it's electricity, because it makes like a lightsaber. I don't know if that was actually like inspired by, like, I think this game came out like right around when the Phantom Menace was, and there's, you know, double-sided like laser type swords in this game, so I was, you know, it could be something to do with that, but I'm hoping that at the end of this, oh, nice Crystal Shard. Ah, whatever. But yeah, and what is amazing about like how good the graphics were in this game back in the day, because even like today, like these are actually pretty good graphics. Well, at least to me, I think. They still like hold up very well. Unlike a lot of games. It might be a little bit, well, it is, I guess you can say that for a lot of games nowadays. I was gonna say that it was a little bit of an easy game, but Kirby has never been known for his difficulty. It's more about just having fun eating things, mostly. At least that's what I like to do. That's what's fun to do in this type of game is that, well, all Kirby games in general, I like to just run around and eat everybody. I don't even need to use an ability. I think I'm gonna try to take this. If I can. Oh. That was a bit of a fail, but whatever. Because I think that would have been like fireworks or something, which is a pretty good combination, actually. Oh, and then there's Waddle Dee. Oh well. Yeah, now you can see a boss fight. It's a pretty standard type Kirby one. Just have to dodge and eat the stars that happens when he hits things. It's kind of weird, but don't question Kirby logic. It just happens that way. But also, it should be a pretty easy boss fight and also level because this is the first level of the game. I was just getting careless there, though. Well, I whatever. Maybe it's not as easy as I remember it. Whatever. And now I have a partner. Now this is one of the things that I also loved about this game as well. It's just kind of random that it seems at the end of a level you get to try to get an item. Since this is going to be my second profile, I don't think I'm going to go for the card, because why would I? I think I should go for the 1-up or this food in front of me. I'll go for this direction. Oh, I thought that was at least going to be 2. Oh well. Yes, I believe this is actually the level with the lightsaber. So I will actually go for that. I don't know if I should go for the super amazing Mega Bomb, because that might be kind of dangerous. Because that's what was crazy is that when you... I think, yeah, I will go for it. Or no, I'll just get the giant one. But it would be really nice to actually see another Kirby game sometime doing this type of thing, but having more than one move for each of the combinations. That would be really nice to have, but it would probably take a long time for the developers to actually think of everything. If there's this many combinations and like having like 5 moves for each or something like that. So I think that's a pretty standard number, or maybe like 2 or 3, I don't know. At least more than 1, you know, that was my only like kind of problem with this game. But it's not that big of a problem, really. At least in my opinion, it wasn't. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting this, actually. See, this is one of the most dangerous abilities. Like, blows up half the screen. Okay, more than half the screen. But just because I can, I'm going to... Uh-oh. I want to grab this, because I want to show the lightsaber. Just for those of you who haven't seen it, possibly. But at least this ability is amazing anyway. I just loved electricity. Electricity plus, like, anything was amazing. I don't remember some of my other combinations. Yeah, because I think the electricity plus, like, freezing, like, ice and snow, that was, that Kirby turns into a refrigerator, which is pretty hilarious, if I do say so myself. See, this is my favorite combo. See, I would usually just keep that one guy, just so that I could get it right as soon as I got into the building, but whatever. And also, it's pretty obvious that this is like my favorite just because I'm such a big like Star Wars nerd as well. Gotta love Star Wars, and you gotta love Kirby. Combination of the two is amazing. Especially when it's like this strong of an ability. You just like spin around a couple times and kill everything. Yeah, I'm surprised. Those guys usually hurt me. I remember playing this back. I wonder how long it's actually been since I played this game. It's probably actually only been like 3 years. I like to kind of go at least every few years I go back and play these old games. Oh, but this is also the other feature of the game, which was interesting. Is that whenever you help one of the guys, you know, like Waddle Dee or King Dedede or Adeline, that they would come and help you in your further missions, which is very useful. Especially when you have King Dedede and his amazing hammer. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite in this game. But also he's usually my favorite in most things, so. Then Kirby's the second. I've never cared too much for Waddle Dee so much. Like, he's okay, but I'd still rather prefer to have my Dedede. Oh. Oh, is this actually the boss fight already? I'm surprised. Oh, I think that actually all of these major ones, like to get your partner type people, I think that was all like in the first like world, which was kind of good because then you get them in all of them. But I think it would be personally nice to actually have this sort of ability in real life. Just like whatever you draw comes to life. Except for my drawings aren't that great. Other than, let's see, I can't even think of anything that I had that was that good of a drawing. I think this might be the last one. The giant eyeball thing. Yeah. And then he... whatever. Kirby's all-powerful with his laser sword. And one up. I'm pretty accurate with that thing, actually. Well, I don't know. I think that this might actually be a good place to stop. Because I showed enough of the game, I would say, that just to show... That's mainly the point of the series, just showing just a quick look back at how the games were. Even though the next one is Dedede, which would be pretty awesome. But, yeah. I think I talked about everything, too, is with the graphics, pretty amazing. Gameplay, good and amazing as well. It's just an all-around great game. It's even still fun today to go back to. So, this has been Glaciercano for another episode of Retro Time. And I will see you next time. Possibly with some more Retro Time with N64 games. Hopefully, because N64 was one of the best console generations in my opinion. Maybe because that's when I grew up, but like it was the console of my generation, but whatever. This has been Glaciercano, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.